Imagine this. You're the last player alive, and your heart is racing, and it's a 1v1 for the win. One wrong move, and it's all over. That kind of pressure is something millions of players experience every day playing Fortnite. But honestly, I didn't always like Fortnite, or even video games at all. I used to think they were boring and just a waste of time in general. I never really understood why people spent so much time playing them. That changed when I got my first PlayStation. Even though I started playing Fortnite later than most people, I decided to try it. And at first, I wasn't that good at all. And I'm still not the best. But over time, the game started to grow on me, and I realized it wasn't just about winning. It's about having fun and playing with your friends. Now, I still play Fortnite to this day, not because I'm amazing at it, but because it's a fun way to connect and relax with your friends. And because of that experience, I believe Fortnite deserves a 5-star rating. Today, I'm going to explain why by focusing on 3 main reasons. Its unique gameplay, constant updates and events, and its massive impact on people in the pop culture, and while also addressing some criticism that it has received over the years. First, Fortnite stands out because of its unique gameplay. Unlike most battle royale games, Fortnite combines shooting and building mechanics, so players can build walls, ramps, and structures instantly, which adds a whole new level to strategy. And this makes every match feel different. It's not just about having good aim, but it's about thinking quickly and reacting under pressure and being creative. For example, if someone starts shooting at you, then you can instantly build cover and instead of just having to run away. Reacting under pressure and being that makes the game more interactive and skill-based. According to Epic Games, the developers of Fortnite, the game was designed to encourage both creativity and competition. Which is why it stands out compared to other games in the same genre. Even for someone like me, who isn't the best player, the gameplay is still enjoyable because there's multiple ways to play the game and improve. Like for example, in creative, you can do multiple different games just inside Fortnite. Second, Fortnite deserves a 5-star rating because of its constant updates and live events. Many games get repetitive after a while, but for Fortnite, it's always changing. Every season introduces new weapons and new maps and new themes that keep players interested. This prevents the game from becoming boring, and every time you log on, there's usually something new to experience. One of the most unique features in Fortnite is its live events. For example, Fortnite hosted a virtual concert with Travis Scott that millions of players attended at the same time. According to NPR, over 12 million players joined that concert live, which shows how Fortnite goes beyond just being a game. It becomes a shared experience. And this is one of the biggest reasons why I still play today. And even if I take a break from the game, there's always something new that brings me back. Third, Fortnite has a huge impact on pop culture and social interaction. Fortnite isn't just something that people play, it's something people talk about and experience together. It has influenced dances, trends, and even collaborations with major companies like Marvel. For example, dances like the floss became popular mainly because of Fortnite. And the game has also added characters from movies, comics, and other things which attract a wide range of players. According to Statista, Fortnite has hundreds of millions of players worldwide, proving how widespread the influence is. But beyond statistics, one of the biggest impacts, at least for me, is how it connects people. And even though I'm not the best at the game, I still enjoy hopping on and playing with friends. And it's something that we can all do together, whether we're competing or just messing around. And that social aspect makes Fortnite more than just a game. It becomes a way to stay connected. However, Fortnite is not perfect, and it has faced a lot of criticism, especially because of its a shooting game that is popular amongst younger kids. And some people argue that because Fortnite involves guns, it may not be appropriate for younger audiences. Parents and critics have also raised concerns about how much time kids spend playing the game. This is a valid concern, and it's important to recognize that any game involving combat should be used responsibly, especially for younger kids. However, Fortnite is designed in a much less realistic and more of a cartoon-like way compared to other shooting games, with, for example, how when you die there's no blood, a little drone comes above you and just takes you out of the game. The graphics are not graphic or violent in a realistic sense, which makes it less intense than many other games in the same category. Also, like anything else, whether it's on social media, sports, or TV, it comes down to balance and moderation. When used responsibly, Fortnite can actually provide positive experiences like teamwork, communication, and problem solving. So while criticism is understandable, it doesn't take away from the overall value and impact of the game. In conclusion, Fortnite clearly deserves a 5-star rating, and its unique gameplay keeps players engaged, and its constant updates make it exciting. And its influence on pop culture shows how important it has become. But for me personally, what makes Fortnite stand out and how it changed my perspective, I went from not liking video games at all to just really learning to enjoy them and liking just playing with my friends. Even though I'm still not the best player, I've realized that doesn't matter. And what matters is the experience. Being able to relax, have fun, and connect with friends. Fortnite isn't just a game, it's an experience that continues to evolve and bring people together. And that's why Fortnite deserves 5 stars.